Amphibious forces approaching the shore may need to disperse in order to make it harder for...
What the hell is that? Why there is tanks coming off the beach? What type of technology are we working here, my friends? I thought sharks was the worst thing you can find on a beach. I guess I was wrong. Today I'll be reacting to how the US Navy could win a war. What type of war are we talking about? I guess I will find out in a second. But before I go into that, can I ask you for one thing? If you can leave a like, thank you so much, my friend. This is the best way to show support. If you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Now, link for the original video in my description. I love military videos related with America, so let's play it. Okay, what's going on? What?
The future of amphibious attack may consist of thousands of disaggregated manned and unmanned...
What the hell is this real footage? Oh, wow.
surveillance boats, armor-carrying connectors, minesweepers, and small attack vessels operating in tandem as the Navy and Marine Corps refine a new strategic approach and continue their pivot toward a new great power threat environment.
Holy moly, they are killing alligators like crazy. Good job by the military.
The concept is to configure a dispersed yet networked fleet of next-generation connectors and other similar boats launched from big-deck amphibious motherships. The larger host ships are intended to operate in a command and control capacity while bringing sensors, long-range fires, and fifth-generation air support to the fight. We envision fleets of smaller, multi-mission vessels operating with surface warfare leadership.
This is crazy. You know, I said in other video, and a couple of you guys end up laughing, not laugh, that if I was enemy of America, I would prefer to see aliens than this. And I still maintain my position. But I love America, so I don't have to worry about it.
People talk about a 355-ship Navy. How about a 35,000-ship Navy? Major General David Kaufman, Director of Naval Expeditionary Warfare, told an audience at the Surface Naval Association Symposium. Kaufman explained it as a family of combatant craft, manned and unmanned, integrated in a distributed maritime operation. Since potential adversaries now have longer-range weapons, better sensors, targeting technologies, and computers with faster processing speeds, amphibious forces approaching the shore may need to disperse in order to make it harder for...
What the hell is that? Why there is tanks coming off the beach? What type of technology are we working here, my friends?
Enemy forces to target them.
I thought sharks was the worst thing you can find on a beach. I guess I was wrong.
Therefore, the notion of a disaggregated yet interwoven attack force, less vulnerable to enemy fire, will be launched to hit multiple landing points to exploit enemy defenses. This does not mean we give up the bigs. It means we use them more effectively. They are a big part of our ability to project combat power, Kaufman explained. New ships such as future landing craft air cushions, unmanned surface vessels, amphibious combat vehicles, ship-launched under...
Amphibious? Like a salamander? That's crazy. No? What? Oh my... Okay. Holy sweet potato. This is crazy.
Undersea drones and even newly upgunned PC boats are expected to empower the emerging strategy to introduce a new, more effective and lethal over-the-horizon ship-to-shore attack ability. Future landing craft air cushion replacements, such as now under construction Textron-built ship-to-shore connectors, are expected to figure prominently in these anticipated missions. They introduce an unprecedented ability to transport 70-ton Abrams tanks to war and bring an integrated suite of new technologies to amphibious attack missions. Execution of this new strategy is, depending upon the threat, also reliant upon fifth-generation aircraft, Kaufman said. The Corps F-35B, now operational as part of Marine Corps Air Ground Task Forces aboard the USS Wasp and USS Essex, is intended to provide close air support to advancing attacks, use its sensors to perform forward reconnaissance, and launch strikes itself.
Okay, come on. If you are American, and 100%, not 100%, but most of you guys are Americans watching this, you are probably crazy proud of your country. Come on, this is beauty. This is it's something so beautiful to see. I know you guys spend a lot of money on this, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I feel proud. And I'm not American, you know? So I just can't imagine you guys. This is, wow.
Success of an amphibious attack need...
Leave a like if you feel proud of America.
...or even...
A lot of people leaving likes. Come on. If you dislike, you are not proud. So, just a like. Okay?
...requires air supremacy. Extending this logic, an F-35 would be positioned to address enemy air-to-air and airborne air-to-surface threats such as drones, fighter jets, or even incoming anti-ship missiles and ballistic missiles. The idea would be to use the F-35 in tandem with surveillance drones and other nodes to find and destroy land-based enemy defenses, clearing the way for a land assault. The entire strategic and conceptual shift is also informed by an increased sea-basing focus. Smaller multi-mission vessels, according to this emerging strategy, will be fortified by larger amphibious operating as sovereign entities at safer distances. Kaufman said these ships would operate as seaports, hospitals, logistics warehouses, and sea bases for maneuver forces.
Holy.
A 2014 paper from the Marine Corps Association, the professional journal of the U.S. Marine Corps, points to sea basing as a foundation upon which the Navy will shift away from.
I was not aware of this amphibious stuff. This is scary. I mean, maybe overreaction on my side, and you guys are aware of this for a long time, but what?
From traditional amphibious warfare. Sea-based operations enable Marines to conduct highly mobile, specialized...
What the hell am I watching? Holy moly, they look like crocodiles approaching the... Oh, this is not good.
Small unit amphibious...
If you are against America, we are part of NATO, so we are fine.
Landings by stealth from over the horizon at multiple undefended locations of our own choosing, the paper writes. In effect, future ship-to-shore amphibious attacks will look nothing like the more linear, aggregated Iwo Jima assault. A Naval War College essay on this topic both predicts and reinforces Kaufman's thinking. The basic requirements of...
Did you guys saw that? And people say New York transit is crazy. Look at that.
Both predicts and reinforces Kaufman's thinking. The basic requirements of amphibious assault, long held to be vital to success, may no longer be attainable. Unlike the Pacific landings of World War II, amphibious objective areas could prove impossible to isolate, the paper called Blitzkrieg from the Sea, Maneuver Warfare and Amphibious Operations states. The essay, written in the 1980s during the height of the Cold War, seems to anticipate future threats from major power adversaries. Interestingly, drawing from some elements of a Cold War mentality, the essay foreshadows current great power competition strategy for the Navy as it transitions from more than a decade of counterinsurgency to a new threat environment. In fact,
dude, if 10 minutes ago someone told me, André, there will be tanks on the water, I would say, yeah, no chance.
When discussing its now underway distributed lethality strategy, Navy leaders often refer to this need to return its focus upon heavily fortified littoral defenses and open blue water warfare against a near-peer adversary as having some roots in the Cold War era. The Naval War College essay also seems to anticipate modern thinking in that it cites landing craft air cushions as fundamental to amphibious warfare.
Dude, what the hell is that? Oh my... Holy... Okay. Okay, this is a reality check, not gonna lie. Okay.
Writing that...
Could win a war? Now I know the answer. Probably the World War III. Yeah, America can win the World War III just with the Navy. I'm betting on that.
Hovercrafts can land at several points along an enemy coastline, seeking out enemy weaknesses and shifting forces. Landing craft air cushions can access over 70% of the shoreline across the world, something the new ship-to-shore connectors will be able to do as well.
Okay.
Designed with over-the-horizon high speed and maneuverability, these hovercraft are able to travel long distances and land on rocky terrain and drive up onto the shore. Referring to a more dispersed and disaggregated amphibious attack emphasis, the Naval War College essay describes modern attack through the lens of finding surface gaps to exploit as a way to bypass or avoid centers of resistance. Having a ship-to-shore connector, which can bring a heavier load of land attack firepower, weapons, and marines, helps enable this identified need to bring assault forces across a wide range of attack locations. None of this, while intended to destroy technologically sophisticated enemies, removes major risks. Russian and Chinese weapons, including emerging fifth-generation fighters, DF-26 anti-ship missiles claim to reach 900 miles.
To be honest, this stuff from China or Russia, I'm not even sure, whatever. This also looks crazy scary.
And rapidly emerging weapons such as drones, lasers, and railguns are a variety of systems of concern. New amphibious attack platforms. The effort to integrate large numbers of multi-mission smaller craft naturally hinges upon the continued development of vessels enabled by newer advanced technologies. Textron's upgraded ship-to-shore craft includes lighter-weight composite materials, increased payload capacity, modernized engines, and computer-automated controls. Also, ship-to-shore connectors' new Rolls-Royce engines have more horsepower and specialized aluminum to help control corrosion. Textron engineers also say the ship-to-shore connector is built with digital flight controls and computer automation to replace the traditional yoke and pedals used by current connectors. As a result, onboard computers will quickly calculate relevant details such as wind speed and navigational information, according to Textron information. The Navy's 72 existing landing craft air cushions in service since...
Okay, sorry for repeating myself again. But if you are American, you really have to be proud of this. Because come on, even the technology that you guys have is something out of this world. It's actually so advanced. I know you guys spend a lot of money in this, but come on, you guys also show amazing stuff. Can we agree with that? I think we can.
Since the 80s, can only transport up to 60 tons, reach speeds of 36 knots, and travel ranges up to 200 nautical miles from amphibious vehicles.
Look at
The
that.
first several ship-to-shore
Holy.
connectors, which have been built and launched on the water, bring a new level of computer networking, combat-powered transport technology, and emerging elements of advanced maritime propulsion systems. The new ship-to-shore connectors have also
Cool. Oh, that's a beauty. Holy, okay, the designer of this needs a raise. Oh, yeah.
moved to a lower frequency for ship electronics, moving from 400 Hz down to 60 Hz.
Can you imagine seeing on the beach, relaxing, and all of the sudden you see that you are, what the? Oh man, the apocalypse is starting. Oh no, this is bad.
In order to better synchronize ship systems with Navy common standards. Along with these properties, the new craft uses hardware footprint reducing advances to lower the number of gearboxes from 8 to 2.
Yeah.
As part of this overall attack apparatus, the Corps is preparing to deploy new BAE-built amphibious combat vehicles by this year. By integrating a new, more powerful engine, large weapons, and digitized command, control, communications, computers, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, or C4ISR system, the amphibious combat vehicle is expected to bring new mechanized firepower to amphibious assaults when compared to the existing amphibious assault vehicle. BAE Systems is now beginning low-rate initial production as part of a Marine Corps plan to build hundreds of the new vehicles. Unlike existing tracked assault amphibious vehicles, amphibious combat vehicles are 8-wheeled vehicles engineered for greater speed, maneuverability, and survivability. By removing the need for torsion bars, a wheeled vehicle such as the assault amphibious vehicle can build a V-shaped hull for additional protection. BAE Systems developers say the Marine Corps went from tracked to wheeled because of advances in automotive technology, said John Swift, director of amphibious warfare.
No joke, I thought the Tesla truck was a cool thing. I don't think that anymore. Look at this. This is the cool thing. I mean, come on.
These vehicles, if upgraded with advanced artificial intelligence-enabled networking and computer
And the design is actually kind of similar. No? No? Okay.
technologies, could help identify threats, protect ship-to-shore connectors, and of course bring needed firepower to amphibious landings. BAE Systems and the Corps are now preparing to fire weapons at the new vehicle until the live fire attacks achieve total destruction as a way to prepare the vehicle for combat, Swift said. Mine threat.
What?
Kaufman also explained that he envisions
Ooh, okay. So there is technology to stop mines. Okay, let's see it. I mean, I believe it.
unmanned yet networked landing craft air cushions as something which, among other things, can limit risk to Marines from a range of enemy attacks such as deep water mines. We have significant gaps in our capability to defeat 100,000 Russian and Chinese mines, which will not be laid in shallow water, Kaufman said. When accompanied by a fleet of small attack and reconnaissance vessels, ship-to-shore connectors will operate with more protection from mines and other enemy threats. While this emerging Navy strategy is, of course, intended to implement a far more effective attack strategy, it's also, by design, intended to save more lives when launching dangerous assaults into heavily defended enemy areas. Amphibious landings are marked by extremely high costs and heavy casualties and are considered among the riskiest and least desirable operations to conduct, the Marine Corps Association SA maintains.
This makes a lot of sense, actually. I mean, they are arriving in enemy land, so they have to be really careful. Who knows what's, maybe there is some traps. Oh, this was an amazing video, my friends. What the hell? I was expecting a good one, but this went over my expectations, being honest. I hope you guys had fun. What the hell is going on with my camera? Okay, but no problem. We are ending. My friends, thank you so much for watching. Really means a lot that you guys end up spending this time with me. Leave a like if you had fun. Sometimes I feel weird in the sense that I know a lot of you guys are already aware of this, but I'm discovering all of this stuff for the first time, and you guys always tell me this in the comments. And if they are showing us this, imagine what they have. And honestly, I cannot even imagine at this point. For me, this was already imagination, and it's real. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.